Alright, so trade recap number 11, I think. Now the reason I'm still wearing the same clothes is because I'm doing these back to back because I'm so behind on the trade recaps. So, getting straight into it. This was, I think, yesterday or so. Yeah, this was yesterday. And we have New York buy side liquidity. We have Asia buy side liquidity. We have London. I marked this out, but I took this away. This is London. London sell side liquidity. And we technically also have Asia. So, what I'm looking for is at this point, I started looking at charts around here and I saw prices moving up. So, I was thinking we're gonna target this Asia buy side liquidity, maybe New York buy side liquidity. I didn't think we were looking for these lows right here. And basically, I wanted to find an SMT. I knew we were gonna, well, I had a good feeling we were gonna sweep this buy side liquidity. So what do? Let's go on a smaller time frame to show you. And I also found out this new sort of confluence technique thing, which is called a BPR or balanced price action. And essentially, what the idea behind it is actually pretty interesting. It's sort of an imbalance in. It's kind of complicated. It's like an imbalance in. I don't really know how to explain it, and I don't really know how I marked this one out. I don't know what time frame I marked it out. But essentially, I think I marked it out. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I know. Oh, I think it was on the 1 hour. Yeah, it was on the 1 hour. So right here, I have this one. It's hard to explain honestly. So I'm not really gonna explain it. You can just look it up. But this was my whole thing, and then you pick. Yeah, I'm not explaining. You know what? I'm not explaining. I can't be asked to explain. It's hard to explain, but essentially, I'm just gonna tell you how it works as a confluence. Um, a lot of the time, this BPR, what price does is price will likely go touch it and reject off it. Kind of works as a support or resistance zone, depending obviously on where it is. So in this case, it would be a resistance. If you found a BPR on a low, then it would be a support. So matched with some sort of liquidity level. So in this case, it perfectly aligns with this Asia buy side liquidity. It's a strong zone of rejection. If I on top of that find the SMT, it's like the perfect entry. So boom. Right here, again, I'm not gonna show you the SMT on Nasdaq, but trust me, there is a SMT. Now, there's a SMT right here. I'm pretty sure Nas. Yeah, Nas was way lower. Nas was like down here or something. If I remember correctly, Nas was down here as S&P 500 was all the way up there. So that caused the SMT divergence. And now I'm gonna go on a 1 minute actually. So this is what we're looking at. We have a move up. We have a manipulation leg, which was kind of not confirmed. Then we have an actual manipulation leg right here. Well, potential manipulation leg, SMT Price moves into the BPR and sweeps Asia buy side liquidity. This is a potential change of character, and we have an inverse fair value gap right here in the 1 minute. So let's let it play out. So nothing. Okay, boom. Change character was confirmed. Therefore, we're moving in a downtrend. Still not enough confluence though. So right here, what do? Form another lower low. Lower high. And we form another BPR. Price taps into it and rejects off it, then breaks through, invalidating it, but that's kind of the idea. We form a BPR due to this fair value gap and this bearish causing this BPR. Price taps in, rejects all the way down here. Obviously, the smaller the BPR, the less sort of value it has. Anyways, I would have taken my entry on this close. I don't actually remember where I took my entry, but let's put this at the high. This would be my entry. Oh, I think I took my entry earlier. I must have taken my entry earlier. Yeah, I took my entry I think here or here, something like that. But anyways, this would have been the 1R I've been looking for, and we watch, and right there would have hit it. Again, I didn't learn from my mistake. I went for a -2, I think, because I thought it was such a strong rejection point. And what does price do? It just moves up and up and up, and I get stopped out right here. I break even again. Literally the same mistake twice in a row. Not proud of it at all, but it is what it is, and I've definitely learned now from my mistake. It won't happen again. I hope. Like, this is literally a perfect model, and I would have off this move. It was a minus 0.17, which is not as good as the last, but it's still a good move down. And I could have easily taken this, but I was just too greedy. And I think we just keep moving higher. I don't actually remember, but yeah. Anyways, that's besides the point. That's key takeaway from this is basically just always aim for the 1RR. It's safe. It's I mean, I guess you can aim for the -2, but I'd say 80% of the time it's not gonna hit, so there's no real point.